Alright. Give me just one moment here. I'm taking a drink. Alright, so as you can see, I have once again let my wardrobe fall into tatters. And by that I mean just my jacket. Just my jacket's weird. For once, only my jacket is the weird part of the ensemble. Is that actually frost accumulating on my gloves? That's cool. Oh, and my scarf. Yeah, I didn't realize that before. That's really cool. Anyways. So, I spent a little bit of time off stream collecting animal products. I got 2 of each animal except for 1 because I can't get to that one yet. So I have a ton of resources. As well as I have all the plants planted, like at least 2 of each plant planted. I am resource rich right now. I'll do you. Bombarda. Anyways, I'm resource rich right now. So, level 33, I did a little bit of, since I have all the spells and everything now, I finally started doing some, like, collectible stuff.
You're here.
And I've completed a couple zones.
Sebastian, that relic you mentioned...
I believe one of Slytherin's students stumbled upon the relic during an assignment to study sarcophagi in this catacomb. From what I read in a report by the student, they weren't permitted to take it with them, so I must assume it's still here. As I mentioned earlier, this relic grants its holder the power.
Oh, this quest is supposed to teach me Imperial.
If it's in this catacomb, I have to find it. For Anne. I need to see her.
I'm ready to explore the catacomb. Perhaps we can visit Anne when we've finished.
Perfect. By the way, Ominous has been asking about you. You didn't tell him what we were doing, did you?
I didn't. I promise.
Good. Ominous would be livid if he knew what we were about to do. I'll be interested to compare what lies inside to what I've read about this catacomb.
I'll definitely want to do another playthrough just to, like, side with Ominous in these side quests.
I'm sure that foul smell is the scent of success. Try not to lose your nerve just yet.
Oh, success, huh? Oh.
At least now we know we're not alone in here.
Oh, I also rearranged all my
The rest of the tomb will be insects.
spells finally to do combos.
Spiders aren't insects.
Don't start.
Accio. Opening all of these is tempting.
I appreciate that, actually. I do that too. Spiders aren't insects.
We're here for a reason. I'd say opening them all is justified.
Wingardium Leviosa.
This room is
Leviosa.
finding a chest in an inconspicuous loft. Brilliant.
Yeah, so I arranged everything in order of, like, different combos. Like, Expelliarmus and Transmogrify aren't combos, but they're really good, because I can disarm somebody and then hit them with their own weapon, or I can turn somebody into an explosive barrel and then throw them at someone else. They're so good. Like, for instance... And that's 2 enemies dead immediately.
We've rid the world of another
Revelio.
I shall sleep better tonight.
Oh, that's a really cool chain reaction of all the webs burning.
Revelio.
Oh, I missed a chest up here? Oh no, it's the box.
Watch your step. I nearly slipped there.
Oh, whoops. Whoop. Relax.
All this grass. It no longer feels like a tomb. I've read about catacombs that underwent expansion efforts and ran into problems. Often cave-ins.
And then were abandoned.
Exactly. We'll be fine, though.
That's enough of that. Oh boy, it's one of these, huh?
To be buried in.
Surrounded by grandeur.
Grandeur and then some.
Revelio.
Even an altar with a pile of bones. Lovely.
Bones outside a sarcophagus. Seems odd. Accio.
Sure does.
Revelio. Accio. Revelio. There's something here by the altar.
Oh, a note.
What did you find?
Looks like part of a student's diary. It mentions plans to return for the relic and conjuring barricades using bones.
Of course. The student's summary referenced a space beyond the Great Room, which means this can't be a dead end. I have the report if you want to have a look. Let's divide and conquer. You work on sorting out the bone barricades. I'll look around and see what we missed. Hold on to that diary entry. There may be more to it.
It does mention something else. It says their next assignment was learning the Imperius Curse.
Really? Interesting. We need to focus on moving beyond this room. But let me think for a moment.
I'd be interested to know what else the student discovered.
Have a look. Unfortunately, there's no name on it. But I surmise if it was important enough for Slytherin to stash in his spellbook, it's worthy of further study.
Do you think the pages were left here on purpose?
Slytherin mentioned a student who excelled in charms and always carried a satchel stuffed full of notes. They might have been left on purpose, or the student may have simply dropped them.
Of course. I'll start to search for those barricades.
Brilliant. There's more to this than even I imagined.
Revelio.
Look, Bones stacked oddly on either side of this archway.
Leave no stone unturned. Or in this case, no bone.
Last time there was a place to put the bones.
We've made it this far, but clearly we have more to do.
Here it is. You are a son of a bitch.
I need to find a safe way across. Revelio.
Yes, I see that.
Confringo. Lumos.
So how do I... Oop.
Lumos.
Huh. Because there's a pile of bones in that one.
Revelio.
And in that one. But I can't get to them because they're behind vines.
Confringo.
Unless I'm just supposed to do this and then... Okay, that was it.
Confringo. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Perhaps moving piles of bones towards the center will help. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Rickety bone bridge complete. Revelio. Accio.
Oh.
Revelio.
And a collection chest. I think I have over half of the collection chests already, too. I have most of the collectibles in the game, I think, at this point.
The student mentioned bones as the key. Therefore, bone piles must be what we need.
Yeah, I know. I'm exploring. Chill.
We're in the tomb. I assume eerie sounds come with the territory. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa.
You've done it. I knew we'd get through. I felt it in my bones.
Oh.
Further, I've just realized something. The student's diary mentions the Imperious Curse. I wouldn't be surprised if we're going to need it here. It's an unforgivable, but useful when you're outnumbered. Places the victim completely under the caster's control. So, if you'd like to learn Imperio, I can teach you.
Where did you learn the Imperious Curse?
I taught myself. Don't tell Ominous that I've told you. It's not exactly something I can brag about, but it may come in handy. I think you ought to know it.
Sebastian's actually kind of a... He's kind of a prodigy.
Shouldn't I know more about what the curse entails?
Remember the blasting curse? Same idea, except when it comes to unforgivable curses, your intention has to be clear. You have to mean it.
It's probably wise to know the spell.
I couldn't agree more. A spell that could save your life shouldn't be unforgivable. You have a lot at stake. You have an ability that evidently no one's seen for centuries. Focus your
Let's
wand
learn
on
the
it.
spell.
It's not an easy spell to master. There we go. Something troubling ahead. Be on your guard.
Confringo! Glacier! Confringo! Bombard!
That was easy.
Revelio.
I gotta admit, the Glacius Defendo. I keep forgetting the name of that spell.
Revelio.
The Glacius Defendo combo is pretty good.
Another barricade. Considering how well you did on the last one, this should be a cinch.
How gracious of you.
I try.
Accio.
Oh, I see.
This looks different than what we faced before. Now we're also dealing with rune symbols.
Well, let's fight this spider first.
That worked. Keep going.
Glacier. Defender. Revelio.
See, so Tetris block.
Glacier. Expelliarmus.
God damn it.
Accio.
Tetris block. Ramen? Or Naruto? I don't know what the... Weird circles? Triangles. That same symbol again. Then this. And then the Air Nation. Okay, but this is the way to go forward, so I solved the puzzle, but I want to go the other way first.
Confringo.
Hello, motherfuckers. Ooh, that's a matriarch.
Confringo.
And I think that's the end of her.
Leviosa. Propender. Descender. Leviosa. Confringo. Accio. Forza. Arresto Momentum.
Never knew spiders could make such a mess.
Bit dramatic, isn't it?
I really don't need to swap through all three different, like, palettes, but it feels cool doing it.
Revelio. Confringo.
Okay, those are just... And that one's glitched. But it feels cool swapping through them all and using them all during combat.
Confringo. Accio. Confringo.
Oh, they weren't gonna attack me, huh?
Revenge.
Oh, good. Wiggenweld potions. It's never suspicious when I find those.
This catacomb has suffered decay, just as the student's summary described.
I doubt anyone's been here in quite some time.
Oh shit, new item. Oh, but yeah, since I have so much materials now too, I've actually gone and hold on. I've actually gone and upgraded all my gear to level 2 at least. I can only get it all to level 2 except for the purple one, because these all require, I think it was phoenix feathers to upgrade again. And, you know, I don't have a phoenix.
You are head and shoulders above these bones. Nicely done.
Alright, you need to relax with these jokes. I'm gonna fucking cast Imperio on you in a minute.
I see why Slytherin's student was so entranced with this place.
Oh, speaking of which, maybe I should slot Imperio. Because I don't really use this palette in combat that often. These spells are useful, but, like, I really don't need them for combat. But, like, Crucio's good for boss fights. Imperial would be good, like... Because Imperial works against trolls. Which seems a little overpowered, but it does. So Imperial is a good way to deal with a troll for a limited amount of time and help you deal with the rest of your enemies as well. So I'm going to put that there. And then Avada Kedavra is just, you know, a one-shot. But I don't have it yet. I did my spell orders wrong. Oh my god, hello! Let's just go ahead and do that. Are you stuck? Oh, this is the one I am, period.
For a moment there, I thought that'd never end.
Yeah, and that's what I mean too. Like, I don't really need another palette besides this first palette because, ouch. I can just start slinging a few basic casts and get my cooldowns down.
Confringo, dead end. Lovely. All that for nothing.
Hold on, don't give up yet. Revelio. Sebastian, the relic. Look.
Could it be?
Huh. That's weird. I don't think it was there before. Potions. Spider Fang.
The note and
Just touch it.
rendition of the relic.
Just grab it. It's fine.
matches. This must be where the student left the relic.
I can't believe it. After all this, it lines up. We've really found it.
What do you suppose is meant by the dark sacrifice required to realize the relic's potential?
I have no idea. But we're here for the relic.
I want to say we should leave it alone.
The note advises to leave the relic alone.
I assure you, we were meant to find this. For Anne's sake, I'm taking it. Let's get to Feldcroft. I must keep this relic secret, especially from my uncle.
Is that ominous waiting for us?
Is that
It sure is.
ominous?
Ominous. What are you doing, man?
Ominous. The sounds we kept hearing. It was you.
You gave me no choice. I had to follow you. Sebastian, please, leave the relic alone. We can find another way to help Anne.
I'm sorry, Ominous, but I'm taking it.
No, you're not. If you won't put it back, then I will.
Hold on, both of you. Sebastian, please, take a step back.
Fine. But Ominous knows I won't step back from a fight.
Can't believe this.
How much did you hear?
Everything. I was glad to hear you tell Sebastian to leave the relic. We need to stand together. Convince Sebastian this is wrong.
And if nothing will change his mind?
Something has to. I need your help.
Oh boy, they're making me do this already, huh? I wanted more time. What do I do here? Because I do think the relic is very dangerous. Yeah, let's talk with Sebastian.
This seems far riskier than Sebastian realizes.
Good. We're agreed. We don't allow him to leave here with the relic.
I do think we should talk to him, but I fear we won't stop him from taking the relic.
What are you suggesting?
I'm suggesting we negotiate. We allow Sebastian to leave with the relic under one condition. After this, no more.
I feel that's what we agreed to in the scriptorium. I'm being taken for a fool.
You're not, Ominous. This may be the only way to keep your friendship intact. Let's trust him to know what's best.
Fine. If I trust him on this, I'm trusting you too. The dark arts seem harmless until it's too late. Go then. Leave with the relic. I'll not say a word
So,
more.
I didn't actually side with him. It was just a way to
I hope I don't regret
diplomacy.
this.
Sebastian, we're ready.
What is it? I haven't changed my mind.
Ominous has. Let's go.
What? Ominous?
I'll explain on the way. Come on.
Because, like, I actually really do agree with Ominous. Like, this is
Well, what happened?
a lot.
Ominous and I found a compromise.
Ominous simply needs a moment with you and he'll change his mind. Is that it?
I told him we ought to give you this chance. That the relic is too important to ignore.
There has to be more to it than that. Tell me.
We agreed on what was needed, Sebastian. You have my word.
I never wanted to keep all this from Ominous. He just doesn't understand. And I didn't want to worry him all over again. As we were leaving, Ominous wouldn't even acknowledge me. That's not like him.
He was troubled, Sebastian. Even though we agreed to it all, it's been a lot to take in.
I thought he understood. He knew we couldn't give up. All of this is too important. For Anne.
Yeah, off stream, I'm gonna go around and do a bunch of like Merlin trials and ancient magic and stuff too. So probably for next stream, I'll have like a lot more ancient magic gauge and more inventory slots, stuff like that.
When we get to She thinks like ominous. It'd only upset her.
So what are you going to tell me Avada Kedavra? Or teach me Avada Kedavra?
Oh no, this isn't good.
What is it?
Smoke, over there, by the hamlet.
Because I assume the sacrifice the relic needs is you need to kill someone with Avada Kedavra.
Cops in trouble. They're under attack.
Let's hurry.
Was that your best?
Ooh!
You're not with him.
I hit the wrong button. I'm gonna do that one first. But here, I'll just change him and do this.
Sebastian, you fool! Stop provoking them!
I'm handling it.
Boy! What have you done?
Saved my sister.
With an unforgivable curse. From that damned book, no doubt. Your father would be ashamed. You've gone too far, Sebastian. Stay away from her. From all of us.
What did my uncle expect me to do? The Imperius curse saved Anne's life. That goblin was going to kill her.
Is it the right thing? Also, hey, I just realized you said something in the chat. It didn't pop up on my screen for once. Man, so far, his relationship quests are the toughest decisions I have made in this game. By far. I mean, he kind of did do the right
You
thing.
did what you had to do.
If I have to keep proving that to my uncle, I will. He cannot banish me from my own home. From my sister.
It might be best to let him calm down a while. May I speak to him? Perhaps I can help to ease the tension a bit.
You may be right. Very well. Probably best if I get away from here for a while. I'll head back to Hogwarts.
Oh, nice shop. But, like, it's one thing to use Imperio just on a random person, but he used it on someone who was attempting to kill another person.
Revelio.
That's pretty dramatically different.
Confringo! Bombard!
Like, he's not Voldemort going around casting Avada Kedavra on everyone who says he's a noseless freak. That explosion radius is so much bigger now.
What was he thinking?
Pardon me, Mr. Sallow.
What Sebastian did was inexcusable. You cannot possibly be about to defend him.
Sebastian and I have encountered Ranrock's loyalists before. That goblin would have killed Anne.
This family does not resort to using dark magic even against our enemies. What Sebastian did cannot be undone. That you are defending Sebastian's behavior at all tells me everything I need to know. You are as guilty as he is. Sebastian is to come nowhere near Feldcroft, nowhere near Anne. Unforgivable curses are so named for a reason. If I hear that either of you continues down this path, if either of you uses dark magic, I will notify the headmaster immediately. Why, Sebastian?
Do it.
Levioso!
Oh my god. I can't. There. That one. And I believe I can just... Yep. Oh. Too much gear again. But I hate when they write plots like this in video games where a person's response to someone doing something they don't like is, you know what? Fuck him. I hate him. I won't talk to him anymore. It's so short-sighted. Like, why do characters never go, oh, maybe I should just... Well, I guess Ominous is the one doing it. But why doesn't he just, like, try and talk him out of it rather than just being like, that's fucked up. I want nothing to do with you anymore. Like, that's not going to help anybody. What you're doing is you're pushing your nephew further down that path by alienating him.
Travel broadens the mind.
Oh, also, I have my own shop now.
It is wonderful to see you back here. Oh, perhaps today you have something
I can sell
you'd
stuff
like
to it.
me to sell for you?
For a marked up price. It's basically like 10% extra. Wait, what level is this? Doesn't say. Wait, is that a scarf? I actually kind of need that scarf. My scarf is my lowest level equipment right now. I haven't changed it in so long. I think my scarf is like level 27. This man's getting attacked by a trash can.
It's not like her to forget.
Is her highway?
I didn't keep you waiting, did I?
Not at all. I was just at the post office.
Oh,
Anne
no, your
told me
grandmother.
to expect a package, but it looks as if she forgot to send it. She didn't send me an owl this week either. Perhaps she's busy with her research.
What was she sending you?
Only some feed she's been developing. I was going to give it to Professor Howen for the measles.
What kind of research is she doing?
It varies from week to week, but it's always to do with creatures. Last week she was studying leg knots in plimpies.
You're just making up words now.
What did you find out about the dragon you were tracking?
I realised that she didn't know the poachers had her egg, so when she left Horntail Hall, she would have headed straight to her nest. I went back to the tent and tracked her flight.
How,
You
yeah.
track a dragon long after she's gone.
Tree canopies, burn marks, things like that.
Well done. You certainly know what you're doing.
I can't be certain, but I have an idea of one place she may have been heading. I thought we might go and see it for ourselves.
Of course. Shall we leave now?
If that's all right, I want to see how she's faring if she had a collar on. And she's likely frantic about her egg. Here we are. I do think this is where we'll find her. The terrain's typical of where the breed would nest. I suspect it's how the poachers found her to begin with. They likely camped here and logged her patterns. Perhaps nabbed her first and then her egg. Dragons are hard enough to wrangle, let alone maternal ones.
You got all of that from simply standing here?
You'd be surprised how easy it is to think like a poacher. Shall we see if she's home? We only need to return her egg.
That sounds straightforward enough.
We should be in and out. Then we can
Yeah, just
finish
go ahead
the
and
poachers
return
once and for all.
a dragon egg to an angry mother.
Well then, let's find our dragon and return her egg.
Wonderful. If she sees us flying about, she might take it as a sign of aggression or food. We should stay on foot.
What if I fly on a
Oh,
hippogriff?
one more thing. Let's not agitate her. Goodness knows she's been through enough already. I'm ready when you are. There she is, above us. She did make it home safely. Oh, good. It looks as if she wasn't collared like the other dragons.
Where am I currently on the map? Nowhere. Doesn't exist.
Revelio.
She still has scars from her attack. From being attacked, rather.
Poor thing must be gone sick, wondering what happened to her egg.
For what it's worth, she doesn't seem to have spotted us yet.
I don't know how.
Let's hope it stays that way.
Confringo. Bombarder.
I wonder how many they brought to capture her. At least 10.
Revelio.
Always looking for more gear.
There she is again.
She's breathtaking.
From a distance. How charming. They keep in touch with each other.
Oh,
Reparo.
finally another repairer reason.
Revelio.
Yeah, damn poachers. I'm wondering how long it's gonna be before...
I beg your pardon.
I don't imagine the poachers fed her well. And from a distance, we probably look exactly like sheep to her. Hebrideans love sheep.
Oh.
How lucky for us.
I'm wondering how long it's going to be until I fight the leader of the poachers, Rookwood, and Ranrock. I assume Ranrock will be close to the end of the game. I imagine the final boss will probably be the girl from the flashbacks who's
is
been
that?
using ancient magic to take people's pain away.
Revelio.
She must have been starved to pick up a grapple.
Or just raring for a fight.
Like, I imagine she's somehow... Hey, don't kill the Graphorns. I still need to get some Graphorns. I imagine somehow she's still alive after all these years.
Well, there's no...
You suck.
Revelio.
It's her domain. She'll make sure we know it. Keep at it. We've just got to make it to the next.
Oh, she isn't making it easy.
Hey, want to see something cool?
It's a little too warm, if you ask me. I don't suppose she listened to reason.
I normally get to that opening below her.
Well, no shit. Whew.
She's leaving! Quickly!
Brilliant.
Dodging dragon breath.
Revelio.
We're almost there. Why is every bridge here broken?
Reparo.
I'd imagine it's something to do with the dragon. That was a little buggy.
Now, if we just return her egg, we can hopefully make it out without too much fuss.
And then she ate her own child for dinner.
That was brilliant! And did you see how clever? She left us perfectly unharmed.
Creatures are a lot cleverer than most people realize.
That's what Gran always says. The important thing is that we survived it. And we returned her egg. Thank you for doing this with me. Wouldn't blame you one bit if you wanted to head back to the castle and never think about dragons again.
No, I want to ride a dragon. Are you kidding me?
Shall we head back? I'm ready if you are.
I am. After our dragon rescue at Hauntow Hall, I half expect to be ambushed by poachers any time I'm not in the castle.
Understandable. We did sabotage their fighting ring and steal a dragon egg from them.
True. True. So why haven't they come after us? It's not like them to let things lie. Unless
what?
Unless they haven't let things lie. Oh no, I can't believe I didn't see it. We need to leave. I need to send an owl. How could I have been so blind?
She gonna say that her grandmother is under attack? Is that what's going on? The poachers went after her grandmother because they couldn't beat us? Cowards. Oh yeah, let's try and find the musician. There he is. No new instrument today? I think this is the max amount of instruments he can have. Like, I don't think I get anything more. Hold on. What's this one? Horklump, okay.
Off on another adventure, are we? Oh, My sincerest gratitude, you brave soul.
What do you have for sale? Nothing I want. Cool. Thank you. Yeah, see, he's here again.
Why, if it isn't my most scandalous
Just realized I just teleported here for the next quest without even checking. Yep. So I'll go here, I'll do this, then I'll do the... Right. Then I'll do the main quest that's here. Unless another relationship quest pops up,
Guide. I'm most pleased to be included.
which is possible.
and another. Yes, that's another inflating charm. How many times do I have to don't check on
But apparently this game is less than 30 hours, and I've been streaming for roughly 3 hours each episode, so I should finish in 10 parts, if not 9 parts. So I probably only have a few parts left after this one.
Did you speak with my uncle?
I wish I had better news about your uncle and Anne.
Well, what did he say?
I'm afraid he wants you nowhere near Feldcroft. Nor Anne.
I had to stop that goblin from killing my sister. He had no right to banish me from my own twin. If he thinks banishing me means I'm going to give up on Anne, he's sorely mistaken.
He also said he cannot excuse the use of dark magic in any form, and that if he hears of either of us using it, he'll go straight to Professor Black.
Huh? That relic, dark magic or not, is the key to saving Anne. To reverse that curse. I will not lose Anne for good. I should send the crest to Anne. She'll know that we need to meet.
I'm afraid I don't follow.
Nothing, just a thought. Now I'm more determined than ever to learn what power that relic has.
What did you mean you'd send Anne a crest so that she'd know to meet you?
We just lost our parents, and we were packing up to go and live with Solomon. We couldn't take everything. She was carefully organizing her prized possessions, a box of artifacts she'd collected to do with our family. Jewelry, cards, old photographs. She got to her favorite, a handmade crest, and without a second thought she handed it to me. This will keep you safe, she said. It holds no enchantment, but I've kept it with me since. That's how I can reach Anne. I'll get the crest to her with plans to meet.
Be careful, Sebastian. Your uncle could intercept it. We'll be expelled.
Even if Ominous is upset with us, he has no love lost for his family. He'd use their connections to the headmaster if we needed his help.
I shall wait to hear from you then.
Thank you. I very much appreciate you standing by me through all of this. I'll send you an hour when I have news.
Okay. Man, for a side quest, that's getting really heavy.
Revelio.
How nice to see you, my young friend.
Oh, I should probably track the quest, huh? Now I'm about to talk to Amit and have him help me with the quest, so I'll probably get relationship quests for him afterwards. So you probably do get one from each house.
We're quite fortunate. Afraid of a staircase?
Hello there.
Hello, Amit. Do I recall you saying that you speak gobbledygook?
I did. I mean, I do. Speak it.
Is this to do with the goblin I saw you with in Hogsmeade?
It is. His name is Lodgok. We could use your help with something. He's waiting for me near a goblin mine. Would you be willing to help?
Of course! How exciting! I mean, well, might this be dangerous?
I think he simply wants to show me something that involves gobbledygook. If it helps, he's a friend of Sirona's.
Good to hear. Good to hear. If Sirona trusts him, then I feel much better.
You racist.
Have you ever spoken directly to a goblin?
Unbelievably, no. I'm so looking forward to it. Actually conversing in gobbledygook with a native speaker. Cannot wait to confirm subtle bits of pronunciation and tone that may have eluded me. Being self-taught and all.
You said you know gobbledygook, but how well?
I've been reading it for as long as I've been reading English. My parents have an extensive library. Once I grew bored with the classics, I devoured goblin writings. I'd tell you some titles, but you wouldn't understand them.
Lodgok is waiting. Should we go?
Of course. I just want to check the pronunciation of a couple of key terms first. So I will meet you there.
It still shocks me every time I hear it that the goblin language is gobbledygook. Hello.
What is it? What's wrong?
Goblins, that's what. Ranrock's lot. Nasty creatures. Ambushed me, they did. Nothing's safe anymore. I need a little something. Something to protect me if I run into them again. Maxima potion, that would do it.
Sure.
You're right, the world's not safe at the moment. It's best to take precautions. Here, use it wisely.
Oh, I will. You can be sure of that. Ranrock's lot won't take me down.
I haven't been using any of my potions.
Please, accept this gift in exchange for your help.
Hold on. I hate these creatures, but I only need to kill a few more. Oh, you've got to be kidding me. Oh my god, of course there's more. There's always more. Alright, you know what? Cool, it doesn't work against these guys. Of course it doesn't. That one's done. Alright, that's all the dug bongs I'll ever need to kill. Thank God. I can just avoid them for the rest of the game. I hate fighting those things.
Hello. Do you have anything for sale?
Hello. It's not often I see Hogwarts students here during the school year. I'm Priya Treadwell at your service, and I sell a variety of traveling necessities.
What do you have for sale?
Let's have a look, shall we?
Hey, that's the broom I was looking for.
You won't be disappointed, I can promise you that.
You know, I still haven't gotten the second broom upgrade. I feel like I did that quest forever ago. Oh, hold on.
Revelio.
I see balloons I must pop. Okay, yeah, they're just this way. Oh, and a landing platform. Let me just get this travel spot first. There we go.
A friend who speaks gobbledygook is meeting us. Before he arrives, perhaps you could tell me why we're here?
Of course. Unfortunately, presenting Ranrock with the Helmet of Urtkot did not have the effect I'd hoped. Because he knew the details surrounding its plunder, he presumed I'd had help from a witch or wizard in retrieving it.
How else did he expect Goblinkind to get the helmet back? Seems he has no interest in making amends with you.
I'm afraid we do not have the luxury of rational expectation when it comes to Ranrock. Damn Bragbor and his blasted journals.
Bragbor?
An ancestor of Ranrock's, renowned metal worker. If we are to work together, I suppose I must tell you more. Not long ago, Ranrock sent me to collect a recently unearthed set of Bragbor's journals. They described repositories that Bragbor had been commissioned to build for a group of witches and wizards.
What do you mean, repositories?
Large, magically fortified receptacles crafted from goblin metal. Ranrock recruited others to help me locate the repositories. We were to search anywhere that was connected to 5 names mentioned in the journals. Rackham, Fitzgerald, Bakar, Morganach, and Rookwood.
Rookwood Castle.
That is where we began our search.
Why does Ranrock care so much about these repositories?
He cares about what they contain. For centuries, wizards have refused to share their magical knowledge with goblins. Your kind will not even let us carry wands. Thus, many goblins, myself included, have spent our lives mistrusting wizard kind. Ranrock was convinced that the repositories contained a magical power that wizards wanted to keep for themselves. He is determined to take it for goblin kind. But
Here comes my friend Amit. Probably best to continue our conversation later.
Greetings, Lord Cock. It is an honor, sir.
You speak gobbledygook.
Oh, Bacalio.
Enough. Please do not tell me that was meant to be gobbledygook.
Well, yes. Perhaps my pronunciation was a bit off. I imagine certain dialects differ?
Pronunciation is not the issue. I barely recognize that as language. I trust you can read gobbledygook better than you can speak it?
I can, Sir Lodgok.
Just Lodgok. Thankfully, we only need someone who can decipher written plans, since I cannot join you in the mine.
What written plans? And why can't you come with us?
We need some idea of what Ranrock knows or is plotting. I suspect a careless loyalist may have left plans behind. And I'm unable to join you because I cannot risk anyone reporting my presence to Ranrock. All you need to do is not be seen. Either by the eye above the enchanted door or a loitering loyalist.
What else should we know about the enchanted door?
The door will not open while the eye can see you. You and your friend must be invisible to it to gain access. From what I know of wizard magic, that shouldn't be too difficult to achieve.
I don't know an invisibility spell. What the hell are you talking about?
I will await your return. I shall see you soon.
Oh, by the way, I did figure out why you can't reduce the stream quality.
I'm quite good at sneaking about. You'll see.
The door is looking at us.
Yeah, apparently, you can reduce stream quality on streams that are run by people who are partnered,
A
essentially.
real goblin mine. It's even grander than I had expected. I cannot believe I met a goblin.
Let's just learn what we can and get out.
Look at this lift. Impressive workmanship for so simple a device.
Impressive workmanship aside, it's the only way forward.
Okay, bye, Amit. Oh.
Revelio. I can't believe we're inside a real goblin mine. Accio.
Revelio.
I've read about mines like this, but seeing one all together.
Amit, you'll need to stay close to me. I've dealt with worse enemies than these.
Ooh, they're on the level 28. I have levels on them.
That was a little more than I'm used to.
Revelio, get us through here safely, Amit. You have my word.
Oh, I apologize.
Yes, of course.
We're being watched. By a door.
Okay, there's nothing to do for that then.
I feel like a character from one of the adventure books I read during the summer holidays.
Let's take a look around, Amit. See if we can find any plans.
Bound to be plans around here somewhere.
Revelio.
I am doing more damage with Petrificus Totalis than the professor was doing with his spells at the beginning of the game.
Fascinating to see
Fun
gobbledygook
fact.
written in a goblin hand. The flourishes are extraordinary. Let me know if you see any more plans or schematics. We can't return to Lodgok empty-headed.
Revelio.
I'm a bit confused about why I just exploded.
A schematic. They're building something. I can't quite make it out. Curious. There must be more notes around here. What could they be building?
Oh, is it down here then? It is.
If I'm translating this correctly, and I think that I am, they're building something rather large. But what? I will get to the bottom of what they've been building down here.
Revelio.
I have a brother who works at Gringotts. Couldn't pay me enough to sit behind a desk all day. Someone's here.
Okay, I'm gonna call bullshit on that. Oh, fuck you.
Let's get this over.
God damn it. Oh, wrong person. And this guy's an explosive barrel.
Oh, this really is too much.
Stay close. I've handled much worse.
Another boiler. This could bring more complex than I had expected.
Accio. Revelio. Revelio.
There we go. I need there to be a collection chest somewhere in this dungeon.
Another schematic.
Revelio.
How's that working for you?
Bill, this mine is too small for whatever it is.
Revelio.
Devil's snare. Nasty stuff if we're not careful.
Not an entanglement we need right now. Revelio.
Not a very good tangle. I kind of just walked right through it.
Lumos. Lumos. Be quiet.
I want to get a 3-for.
We're close to a breakthrough. I can feel it.
That should be the last of them, Amit. Revelio.
How many of them are there? He complains as he did literally nothing, and I took care of combat before he even threw one spell.
Revelio.
I think these are the plans.
This is not good. They're building enormous drills, bigger than this mine could contain.
Let's get out of here and tell Lodgok what we found.
There's a chest above me somewhere. A collection chest. I'm gonna have to go back and get that.
There must be a quicker way out of here than retracing our steps.
Now I can do those.
I need a moment to catch my breath. This was more than I bargained for.
I'm glad you came with me, Amit. Now that we know what they're up to, we can get out of here. Revelio.
Here we go. Another lock. Been a while since I've done one of these, actually.
Revelio.
Gotta be kidding me. There we go.
We're almost out of here, Amit. Look, the lift.
A welcome sight indeed.
We leave the mine and Ranrock is waiting for us. Kills on meat on sight.
Can we please talk about what just happened?
That wasn't so bad, was it?
It was. It really was. I'm afraid I've had enough adventure for one day. For a lifetime, perhaps.
Thank you, Amit. I couldn't have done it without you. Now, if you don't mind, I'd like to have a word with Lodgok.
Understood? I'll leave you to it. Your goblin secrets are safe with me, but I get to write the book about this escapade someday. Without further ado...
I have no interest in writing books. That's all you. It's starting to bother me that this thing looks so raggedy and crap. There we go. Wear my fancy robes.
That's you.
They're building enormous drills. We found their plans. Ranrock must be searching for the repositories.
I fear you are correct. Other than Rookwood Castle, however, I do not know where else he plans to search.
I've been wondering about something else you said before we entered the mine.
Yes?
If you share Ranrock's views, then why are you helping me?
I expected Rookwood Castle to be deserted when I arrived to begin my search. So was surprised to find a witch there who had set up a sort of improvised research site. She was studying something so intently that she almost didn't notice me. When she looked up, I thought she would react with fear or disdain. But instead she did something that I will never forget. Without a moment's hesitation, she smiled and asked me to sit with her. She told me that she was a researcher and showed me a small, oddly shaped container with a strange symbol on it. She was certain it was made of goblin metal, but was unable to open it. She wanted to work together.
Miriam.
Yes. But how did you...
Professor Fig's wife. He told me of her research. I know of the container.
The reverence with which she talked of goblins and their intelligence and skill, it caught me entirely off guard. I'd never been treated with such respect by a witch or wizard. So, to my surprise, I let her study the container if she would allow me to search the castle on my own. We parted ways, with her promising to share what she'd learned. More of Ranrock's recruits arrived, and we began to dig, eventually locating the first repository. Ranrock was thrilled with our discovery, but furious when I told him about Miriam. Berated me for trusting a witch when I heard she'd been killed.
You think Ranrock murdered her?
I don't want to believe it, but I don't know. After that, something shifted in me. I had seen how the power from the repositories was transforming Ranrock, transforming all of them. I could no longer remain a part of it.
Thank you, Lodgok, for telling me this.
I tell you all of this so that you understand what is at stake. Ranrock never found all of Bragbor's journals, but the ones he did find suggest that Bragbor at some point built a repository far greater in size than the one beneath Rookwood Castle. What you've discovered here today worries me deeply. If Ranrock learns of the location of that repository, I fear we shall be destined for a great war. I will find out what Ranrock knows. Watch for my owl.
Well, that got a bit heavy. Didn't you just walk away? You know what? No, not worried about it. It's fine. I should head south at some point to try and get that last beast I need. And like I'm appropriate level to be in any area in the game currently, because like the highest minimum level is this last area requires minimum level 30. The forest requires 20. Oop, did not mean to do that.
Field guide. I'm most pleased to be included.
Right, she doesn't have anything for me. I actually don't know if there's anything else I can buy from merchants, collectible-wise. I should check that later.
I thought my owl might pique your interest.
I came as soon as I could.
I'd been so preoccupied by all that happened with Ominis in the catacomb, not to mention my uncle's reaction, that I'd almost forgotten what it was that struck me about that triptych. This is the view painted on the canvas that was left on it.
That's incredible. You know this area well.
And while I was waiting for you, I scouted around and discovered an abandoned mine nearby, surrounded by Ranrock's loyalists.
Do you think there's a connection to the triptych?
I've no idea, but perhaps they're searching it, the way they did Rookwood Castle and Isidora's Manor. How do we want to handle this?
We need to see what they're doing, but let's not draw their attention.
Very well.
And I still have.
I don't need to beat any more goblins, so I could just avoid combat altogether if I really wanted to.
See that symbol again.
After you.
There they are up ahead.
I'll let you lead.
No one enters this mine. Kill anyone who tries.
Get too close and I might petrify you. I did warn him, to be fair. Wonder how many runes I have left to get. It can't be many at this point.
This is going well.
We make a good team.
We do at that.
Once again, we could fight our way through, or be discreet.
You know which one I'd choose?
I wouldn't give for a couple of Aristoteles.
So I'm not alone.
Revelio.
Hello?
Oh. That was probably my fault.
Almost.
He probably burns to death from that.
And the fun is over.
Fun is a relative term.
It is. And that was relatively fun.
Revelio.
I didn't realize I could do that. Get fucked, I guess, Sebastian.
I should tell you. Rumor is...
Maybe you should have said that rumor before I was already entering. Sorry, just clearing notifications on my phone.
For better or for worse, we're in.
Boop.
Revelio. This mine looks like a tomb.
It was closed after accidents were reported. Now I see why.
I have enough Mallow Sweet to carry me through, I think, almost all of the Merlin trials at this point. I have a lot.
I don't see any goblins in these webs.
Too disgusting for even a spider to prey on.
I don't want to jump down there. That would probably kill me. Also, watch the racism, bro.
What's that? Not your best moment, I fear.
Loyalists are in here.
Too many. They definitely think there's something here they want.
It's below me. It's like directly below me? Alright. There's another one here. There's a lot of collection chests in this place.
That ledge is awfully high. Any ideas?
Not a one.
Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Leviosa.
Can't think of any way to get up
It's no
there.
wonder spiders give people goosebumps.
Hairy legs, or soft eyes, or the venomous fangs.
Revelio.
Any number of endearing qualities, really.
Not all spiders have hairy legs. In fact, most. Actually, no. I think a lot of them do. Actually.
Smashing.
Should have thought to conjure stairs.
Repel.
I should do that from here.
Revelio.
I thought so. Ooh. Another legendary neck item. I should really go identify those. But I mean, I'm not struggling in combat at all. Like, I'm basically instantly taking everything out. Then there is the issue of the gear slots being full.
Revelio.
Oh my god. Alright. We're just gonna do this real quick. I'm gonna delete 5 items. Because I know I have plenty of greens on me. I really should have been doing like Merlin trials off stream. Get increased inventory space.
Revelio.
But again, I just wasn't doing them because I didn't have all the spells yet, and I didn't want to wander around doing them just to go back to the same places to do a different one later.
Bombarda. Revelio.
Rid the world of another spider. I shall sleep better tonight. We're making quick work of them.
Professor Hecat would be proud.
She would at that. Ranrock's loyalists. Lumos.
Ow. I keep not realizing that they're there, and I basically just keep walking through them.
Lumos.
Revelio.
What a spell combo. That looked awesome.
We've still not seen a single rune symbol.
I think we're going to be a bit distracted from runes for a moment.
An unwelcome distraction.
Revelio.
We have another fight on our hands.
Why am I not surprised?
Let's see if I can stealth. Nope. They immediately fucking saw me.
Coming back this way.
Get your ass kicked. Oh my god.
We're not finished yet. It's almost as if they just
Ow. Damn spider. You know what? Enough of you.
We certainly cleared the room.
You're not a bad chap. For a Slytherin.
For a Ravenclaw, you certainly have a lot to learn.
Revelio.
Now. We can have Wasn't expecting
Revelio.
that.
Okay. Oh.
What do you have there?
A journal entry by Isadora. Revelio.
It will help us unravel more of this mystery.
Sebastian, I think I found something. A canvas piece.
Hey, look, there's the portal back.
Our efforts weren't in vain after all. Still, something about this place feels odd.
Yeah, it feels unnatural.
If the triptych led us here to find this bit of canvas, we can probably assume that Isadora Morganach was here.
She seems to have been everywhere.
But if she was using the Undercroft, and the cellar beneath her manor in Feldcroft, why would she create this space?
And why hide it behind cryptic rune symbols? And ancient magic that no one but you could see?
Isadora and Percival Rackham, another of the Keepers, could see traces of ancient magic too.
Rackham? I haven't heard his name before.
His are some of the memories I've seen. I don't think he and Isadora saw eye to eye on how this magic should be used.
This is all rather baffling. Let's take the canvas back to the triptych. Perhaps the answers are there. This place is odd, to be sure, but I'm fascinated by it. Now, for the trek back out of here and to Hogwarts.
Unless we can find another passageway to the Undercroft. Let's have a look around.
So, I'm confused, or I've noticed... Is her name supposed to be reminiscent of Morgana?
Always seem to be in the way.
Like, is that an intentional thing, or is that just a coincidence?
And now for the moments of truth.
It has to fit. Please tell me you recognize the location in this bit of canvas.
The good news is I do, in fact.
And the bad news?
We're in for more trouble. I know that coast. Ranrock has taken over a huge mine in the surrounding area. Morinweem has suffered for it. It's as bad as Feldcroft's become. Should we head there now?
We should wait.
Why?
All this time, we've been a step behind Ranrock. I may know someone who could help us get ahead.
Who is that?
A friendly goblin. He wants no part in Ranrock's fight.
A friendly goblin? You know, goblins cursed my sister to shut her up. Said she should be seen and not heard.
I do, but not all goblins are...
Not all goblins what? Have you forgotten Feldcroft? Have you forgotten the mine we just went through?
No, Sebastian, I haven't. You're not listening to me.
Why would I listen to someone so ignorant?
Wow. That someone being racist would call someone else ignorant.
Perhaps your uncle was right about you. You don't know when to stop.
Oh, I do know when to stop. Unbelievable.
Bombarda!
I believe my next broom upgrade will be even more impressive than the last. Come by
Oh,
some
shit.
witches as soon as you can.
Let's go identify my gear real quick. Then we can go get this broom upgrade. As you can see, my room of requirement has expanded a little bit. I now have 3 rooms for beasts. So a new hat, 2 new scarves. Well, its offense goes down, but I can upgrade it, it's fine. I have the materials. I have so many materials. Same thing here. Defense goes down, but I can upgrade it. Yeah, nothing else should be an upgrade. You know, I'm actually fine with that scarf. It doesn't... It's not that atrocious. You know, actually, yeah, let's look at some of the traits. Oh, boy. I've changed my mind. I will look at this later because there's quite a list. I could go collect all the materials I need for my animals too, but I really don't need any currently. So, quests. Poacher's House Call. Alright. Let's go purchase the broom upgrade and then we'll go see about the Poacher's House Call. Oh, I expected them to be in the same area. That's fine. We'll go purchase the broom upgrade, then we'll probably do that race too real quick, because they're usually pretty quick.
How inconvenient travel was before I invented flu power.
It's not like Spider-Man PS2 games level of race difficulty.
Oh, perhaps today you have something you'd like Penny to sell for you?
Don't know if Don't know if anyone's ever played Spider-Man PS2 games, but those races were fucking difficult. But yeah, after stream, I'll probably look at putting traits onto my gear too.
Hello again. Wonderful to see you. As before, I've arranged a special price on the broom upgrade for you.
Ooh, special, huh? That's what you call that? That's pretty expensive still. 4,000, huh? That's the first time I've not been able to buy something outright. Oh, it's all the way out there. I was like, what? Where is this? It didn't make sense in my brain for a bit. Huh. I guess I should go do that at some point. I have not been very thorough in my collectible gathering of Hogwarts. But somewhat thorough. I did a bunch of collectible gathering at Hogwarts very early on before I realized that a lot of it was sealed behind story progression, and then the rest was all sealed behind not having the right spells.
Oh, good, you're safe.
There you are. You were in such a state when you left.
The poachers got to my gran. Someone recognized me in Horntail Hall and they got to her.
What do you mean? Is she all right?
She's fine, thank goodness. But they were at her house, our house. They assumed I'd sent the egg there. She said they took the whole place apart looking for it, screaming that we'd cost them everything.
I'm sorry, Poppy. I'm glad she's all right. I don't think either one of us could have anticipated that.
I should have known. I underestimated the poachers. And now another creature's in danger.
What do you mean?
The poachers refused to leave empty-handed, so they took valuable journals that Gran had discovered when she was researching rare creatures. One of them contained theories about a secret hiding place of the Snidget, long thought to be extinct.
I know what a snidget is, but let's do it anyways.
Exactly what kind of creature is a Snidget?
It's a small bird with golden feathers. It's incredible. It has rotational wings that allow it to dart quickly in any direction. In fact, the golden snitch in Quidditch is based on the Snidget, which barbarically was actually used in the sport hundreds of years ago.
I take it you aren't going to let the poachers anywhere near the Snidgets.
Gran wants me to stay out of it, but I know she's devastated that poachers might go after the Snidgets, if they still exist. We had the element of surprise on our side when we saved that dragon, but the poachers will be watching for us now.
We need allies. Others who hate the poachers enough to help us, who value creatures as much
Merlin's beard! You're a genius! The centaurs, they'd
Oh.
want the Snidgets protected at all costs.
Sounds as if we need to go and talk to the centaurs.
We'll need to be careful in how we approach them. Tensions with them are high. Still, I think they may be our only hope. Let me think on it. I'll let you know as soon as I have a plan.
Alright. That's the end of that quest for now. Wait, what level is this quest? 23, okay.
Welcome back.
Hello, Professor. I have news. The goblins are looking for something. Another repository. They've built drills to help with their search.
Most troubling.
Are these repositories like the broken container I found at Rookwood Castle?
They are. I fear we have no time to lose. Have a look at the map. Fortunately, the next trial is fairly nearby.
It's Hogwarts.
Is it that tower?
As you know, I was headmistress in my time. My portrait hangs in the headmaster's office. In fact, I witnessed Professor Black learn of your arrival. And I'll confess that I wondered about you.
Wait, is the next trial in the headmaster's office?
It is. I had hoped that when the time came, the occupant of that office would be of help to us. Unfortunately, this headmaster seems wildly unconcerned with anything but himself. You'll need to access the office while he's away.
I understand. Very well. I'll find some way to get in.
Good. I shall meet you in my portrait there. Until then.
What a way to describe somebody who's self-absorbed. Wildly unconcerned with anything but himself.
Access to the headmaster's office. Perhaps Professor Fig will know what to do.
Wait for the quest to pop up. Come on. There we go.
Revelio.
Oh, there's a ding down there. Yep, it's over there somewhere.
We should speak with Mr. Bickle's friends. I believe I can sneak away without drawing my mother's eye. Meet me near Hogsmeade, and we will devise a plan.
Professor Fig, the Keepers have shown me where the next trial is.
Has something changed?
Lodgok and I have learned that the goblins are searching for another repository, like the one we saw at Rookwood Castle. And I discovered that they're building massive drills to help in their search. Professor Fitzgerald seemed very concerned.
I see. Ranrock clearly knows even more than we suspected.
And sir, there's something else. Lodgok knew Miriam.
He knew Miriam?
They encountered each other at Rookwood Castle. She was doing research. That's where she found the container with the portkey. He liked her so much that he let her leave with it, despite orders from Ranrock.
I don't know what to say. She could win over almost anyone. I want to hear more of this. And, in fact, I'd like to speak with Lodgok directly. But we've no time now. Where is the next trial?
Believe it or not, it's in the headmaster's office.
Incredible. Very well. You'll need the password to get past the stone gargoyle. The headmaster's house elf will know it.
I don't know the headmaster's house elf. Will he even speak to me? I imagine he's loyal to the headmaster.
He is. So you'll need a disguise. I have just the thing. A polyjuice potion. You'll look and sound like Professor Black.
Wait, doesn't Polyjuice Potion require a bit of the person you want to change into? And take ages to brew?
It does.
So how do you already have Polyjuice Potion to change into Professor Black?
One never knows when such a thing may come in handy. Let's just say I felt the need to be prepared for anything after my fruitless trip to the Ministry on his behalf. Now, time is of the essence. Drink up and I shall explain more.
Professor Fig?
How do you feel?
Incredible. I won't forget that taste anytime soon. How do I sound?
Convincing. I've taken the liberty of transfiguring your robes. As we discussed, you'll need the password from Scrope, who could be anywhere in the castle. You might look for Professor Kagawa. She's taken to badgering the poor elf about Quidditch in the hopes that he can convince Black to change his mind. Thus far, unsuccessfully.
I see. But what if Professor Black sees me?
Leave him to me. I shall tell him where to meet a liaison from the Ministry in Hogsmeade. That should give you plenty of time.
Thank you, Professor. I suppose we'll meet again in the map chamber.
It's rather strange to hear gratitude coming from Professor Black. I'll see you there.
Now to find the headmaster's house elf.
Just gonna sprint around the school as Professor Black, the headmaster.
Professor, a moment of your time, please. Professor, I was hoping to catch you.
Places to be, Professor Sharp. Places to be.
Of course, sir. Only, you'd asked me about a particular potion, and I
did? I did, yes. Well, spit it out, Sharp. I don't have all day.
Probably best not to discuss it here, sir.
I assure you, Sharp, you may speak freely.
Very well. I've brewed the cure for boils you wanted. I can drop it by your office when it's convenient.
Of course, yes. No need for all the cloak and dagger. Simply have a student deliver it.
A student. Very well, sir, if you insist.
I do. And thank you, Sharp. I just hope you've brewed enough for all my boils.
Now,
all right.
Determine which student gets this rather unenviable task.
All right.
You call that a shine on those boots? Do better. I haven't time for any of you at the moment. None. None at all. Move aside.
I thought I heard the headmaster approaching.
Gareth! Mr. Weasley! What are you doing here? Don't you have, somewhere to be?
Oh, Professor! Yes, of course. All sorts of places I'd rather be right now. Do you need something from me?
I'm looking for my house elf. Surely you've seen him?
Ah, the little one-eared fellow. I saw him heading to the Great Hall moments ago. Muttering on about your, sterling graces, sir.
I am watching you, Mr. Weasley. Mr. Redding, who owns Honeydukes, tells me some of his billywig stings recently went missing. Prime potion ingredient. And I know you fancy yourself a skilled potioneer.
What? But, sir, I haven't been anywhere near Honeydukes.
Bah! That's enough from you. Just know that I have eyes and ears everywhere. On your way, Mr. Weasley.
Alright, I'm letting the power go to my head.
Well, there's one for my diary.
If you must speak with me, consult my secretaries or what have you. Now move along.
Professor Black, how are you, sir?
Mr. Gaunt, where do you think you're going?
I beg your pardon, sir. I'm simply on my way outside.
Taking the day off, eh? Typical student, wasting the hours away.
I have to write 20 inches on Dittany and its uses. Was heading to the greenhouse.
Ah, yes. Mixed with, bubo tuber pus makes a fine, mustache paste. Yes, mustache paste. I find.
Are you feeling all right, sir? You don't seem yourself.
I assure you I am quite healthy, Gaunt. If I need a medical diagnosis, I shall head to St. Mungo's.
Something is
wrong. Professor, a word? Professor Black, again, it is not too late to reconsider your decision regarding Quidditch. We could still have trials and a somewhat shortened season. It would be better than none at all.
But the injury, Madam Kogawa.
Professor, more than one student has taken a bludger to the head on our pitch. I dare say it knocked some sense into them. And they're fine now. The fact that it happened to be a pureblood, well, that's no reason to...
What nonsense! That you would trivialize the health of a student over a silly game.
A silly game? You are quite impossible sometimes. Sir, I've a good mind to write to the Department of Magical Games and Sports at the Ministry about you.
Please do.
Good idea. I can even provide the parchment should you need it. Now, where is my elf?
Parchment? Very well, I will, and with pleasure. And I spotted Scrope in the Great Hall. Seems to be avoiding me.
I wonder why. Good day, Madam Kagawa.
What did we do to deserve him as a head?
Chewing with your mouth open? Where are your manners?
It's the headmaster, and he's coming this way.
Sure am.
Miss Broom, a word.
Oh, Professor, this is an interesting surprise. It's Bloom, by the way.
Remind me of your area of affinity, Broom. OWLs are swift approaching.
Charms, sir. Non-verbal spells. Might work on one that makes me disappear.
Well, keep at it, Broom. And before you know it, you'll be as invisible as that new fifth year seems to be.
They're not invisible, sir. I've seen them near the library. In fact, they help me with my, heavy books.
Speaking of invisible, where's my blasted house elf?
Something seems a little off with the headmaster.
When I witness what passes for magic in these halls, I simply mourn for the future of the wizarding...
Professor, a word, please. Hello, Professor Black.
Ah, Professor Weasley. How delightful to see you.
Sir?
Since I have you here, I wonder if I might, speak with you about Professor Fig.
Oh, very well.
I've decided to give him a bit more, leeway with his time.
Leeway, Professor? Are you sure that's wise? I confess I do worry for his students. He's rarely here as it is.
Ah, well, yes. He's handling some official ministry business for me.
I see. But, sir, if I may, I am wary of how much time the new fifth year seems to be spending away from the castle, supposedly on Professor Fig's behalf. I've heard unsettling rumors of their escapades. Everything from sneaking into the Forbidden Forest to confronting Ranrock's loyalists and Rookwood's lot.
What? Goodness. You cannot believe everything you hear, Professor. No, you cannot. I mean, I shall keep an eye on Fig. You simply keep doing the wonderful job that you're doing. Simply wonderful.
Thank you. But I'm happy to look into...
Good. That'll be all, Weasley. I mean, Professor Weasley. Good day.
A wonderful job. Leeway for Professor Fig.
That ought to give Professor Fig some breathing room.
It's a good thing he's a strange man to begin with.
Any house elf.
Scroop!
Oh, greetings, Master.
Remind me of the password to my office.
Oh, but Master made Scrope swear never to tell anyone, even Master himself.
How dare you question me? I've a mind to give you a matching set of ears.
Yes, sir. Of course, sir. Scrope begs forgiveness. It is the Black family motto, Master.
Right. Of course.
Master does remember it.
Oh, boy.
Pure bloods forever, isn't it?
Close, Master. Scrope thinks Master is indeed testing Scrope. It is always pure.
Obviously.
And, of course, as Master knows, in French.
Ah, Yes, of course. I order you to pronounce it for me.
Oh, but Master knows that Scrope's French is most pitiful. Oh, very well. Toujours pur.
Ha! Thank you. Never speak of this conversation with me or anyone else.
Of course, sir. Scrope shall try his best to keep out of Master's way.
The polyjuice potion's wearing off. I best get out of sight. Made it just in time. It's wearing off.
Fig was right.
That was a fun
I
quest.
can't believe it worked. Now to speak the password to the gargoyle.
That was a really fun quest. I really like that one.
I think I know how and where to approach the centaurs about protecting the Snidgets. Meet me in the Forbidden Forest.
All the relationship quests are kind of coming to a head now. Thank you. Let's just go ahead and finish up this section of main quests real quick. Let's go do the trial.
Always said that travel broadens the mind.
Revelio.
I have actually never been up in this section of Hogwarts before. Ooh. Another new neck item.
Revelio.
Yeah, I will definitely just... Oh, there's so much stuff here. I'll come back later. Yeah, there's so much stuff everywhere.
The gargoyle. That's where I need to speak the password. Toujours pure. Revelio.
Oh, I just realized there was a moth painting down there.
Elite wizarding families have a motto.
Don't you guys fucking tell him you saw me here.
It's good to see you.
All thanks to Professor Fig's quick thinking. Now what?
Approach the pedestal in the antechamber and read the book that appears.
I suspect there will be more to this than reading a book.
Your suspicions are correct. We shall speak when you are finished.
Has this been under the headmaster's nose all this time?
Oh, thanks for the tea.
Revelio.
It's over there somewhere. Let's go ahead and do everything up in the headmaster's office, so I don't have to walk all the way up here again later to do this.
Revelio.
Where is it? Is it not actually in this room? It must not actually be in this room.
Revelio. Aloha Mora. Revelio.
Ooh. Hello.
Aloha Mora.
You can tell this lock is old. Jesus.
Revelio.
Oh, there we go. I just got a trophy for coming up here. The key of admittance. What? Let's find that in my inventory. What does that do? Okay. Is that just a random item? Like, what is that?
Revelio.
Like, just to prove I've been up here? Is it a key to unlock every lock in Hogwarts? Because that would be wild.
That must be the pedestal. Where am I? Professor Fitzgerald? Can you hear me?
Whoa.
I am here. In this place, you may call me Eve. You shall be witness to a fable. Pay attention. Things are not always as they seem.
Oh god, she's speaking in rhymes.
You must move swiftly and cautiously. Use the tools you encounter to find me. In this place, as in life, death takes many forms. Avoid each of them at all costs.
This is really cool and stylized. Yeah, I got those stealth upgrades.
I'd be free by now.
This is my chance. I'm coming, Neve. I need to time this just right. I see. A staircase straight ahead.
I'm wondering if that's supposed to be the death.
Ladder. Perhaps they won't be able to find me if I go up there.
Oh boy. Death's Dark Mongrel. Yeah, it looks like it's supposed to be the death. Oh, they did do this kind of art style in the movies whenever they talked about, like, the old days. Whenever, like, death was involved, didn't they? This is really cool attention to detail.
I'd best move while I can. Neve must be here somewhere. Too many. I must cross this road as fast as I can. That's where I need to go, but I need to find a way past them.
So is this some sort of, like, recounting of something that happened during the olden days with the Deathly Hallows?
Nothing this way, but more danger. There must be another way to find you. I need to turn back. There's no getting past them that way. Closed tight. That doorway looks like the only safe way forward.
I apologize. Please go away, Mr. Scary Deathman. He can definitely see me.
Now's my chance. That's the way forward.
Is this?
Can this be?
Yep.
I think I'm invisible.
I didn't think we'd end up getting the Cloak of Invisibility.
They can't see me at all. I can get closer to them.
Because I assume because of what this is the Cloak of Invisibility.
This is the way forward. Finally free. Now where are you, Neve?
Because I think in Harry Potter they've made others. Like there are Cloaks of Invisibility, but that one is the one. Like there's no way to detect somebody using the Cloak of Invisibility.
One death thus far, but have yet to find me. Keep searching, but this time you will be unable to hide. Wield the wand you see before you. Do not squander its extraordinary power.
Makes sense. I'm just using the Deathly Hallows, essentially. That's what this trial is. This is really cool.
felt such power.
Ooh.
Descendo. Bombardo.
Oh my god.
Defender.
That is a powerful Bombardo. Oh my god. I mean, it makes sense. The Elder Wand is very powerful, but still.
Bombardo. Defender.
Ow.
Descendo. Depulse. Defender. Depulse. Bombardo.
I didn't realize I could spam the spells.
Defender. Descendo. Bombardo. Defender. Depulse. Descendo. Defender. Bombardo.
Oh. There's definitely going to be like a hacked or modded version of this game where you have this much power, but in the normal game. Like, somebody's absolutely going to crack the code and figure that out.
Bombardo. Defender. Depulse. Descendo.
Oh, he doesn't care, huh? How about this? Do you care about that?
Defender. Bombardo.
He cared about that. Oop. Ah, damn it.
Defender. Descendo.
I'd like to see some of the other spells when they're super powered up like this.
Bombardo. Defender. Bombardo. Defender. Bombardo. Defender.
I keep trying to block those like an idiot.
Bombardo. Defender. Descendo. Defender. Bombardo. Defender. Depulsor. Descender.
It's so cool. I really enjoyed that. I love game sequences where they just give you like something stupid OP for a bit and just let you have fun, run wild with it.
A simple stone. This must be for me.
Yeah, I was expecting to just go into another ruin and fight some more.
Pass through the mourners ahead. Nothing is what it seems.
I was expecting to run through another ruin and have to fight some more guardians. This is a really cool change of pace.
Dear sweet Neve. Dead.
Let us always honor her memory.
We won't be the same without her.
Did she own all three of the Deathly Hollows? Right, this is the Resurrection Stone.
You found me, but you cannot undo what has been done. The magic of the stone can only conjure a shadow of my former self. But there's no light without shadow, as there is no shadow without light. Simply because you can eliminate darkness does not always mean that you should. Remember that as you witness my memory.
This is going more into that girl and her desire to like take away people's pain, which again sounds good in theory, but what's the cost? And when you take away people's pain, what else are you taking away?
Isadora, what you did for your father was remarkable.
Wasn't it? And Percival needn't worry about the strands of emotion or the traces that this magic leaves. I found a way to contain all of it.
You haven't stopped.
Goblin Silver.
You spoke to a goblin about this.
Don't worry, he has no idea what we're containing.
We don't know what effect any of this may have. The emotions, the dark traits.
You sound like Percival. And as it happens, I do know. It is a source of strength, of focus. Somehow it enhances my ability to wield magic.
I don't follow, Isadora.
I think we can harness it.
Power like this is not to be toyed with. In the wrong hands.
You saw what I did for my father. Oh, Neve, imagine the good we could do. Everyone is in some kind of pain.
What are you doing?
Breathe it in. Can you feel it?
Oh, Isadora. This must stop. All of it.
You've kept this power to yourselves for so long because you fear it. I choose to embrace it.
Is she using the same kind of wand as me? As a coincidence? I just realized that her wand looks a lot like mine does.
Revelio.
That was the coolest trial by far, by the way. That was so fucking cool.
Is it true? Has someone completed the first 3 trials?
It is, and I have.
But you are so...
Young? I know. You must be Professor Bakar.
I am.
Pleased to meet you. The pensive memory I just witnessed. Was Isadora inhaling painful emotions?
She was.
It was disturbing.
I found it disturbing. But how did she gain power from it? How did she harness it?
It was disturbing. Although, I wonder that you are asking about her power. I hesitate to reveal the location of my pensive to someone who, perhaps, has yet to understand the responsibility of power.
I can assure you, Professor, I do. In fact, what you don't yet know is that a dangerous goblin called Ranrock has accessed the repository at Rookwood Castle. He has learned to harness the contents of it as a source of immense power. He plans to use that power against wizardkind. We have no time to waste.
I see. Nonetheless, the knowledge you shall gain after you witness my memories is too valuable to share without further consideration. I shall require time to confer with the other keepers.
It seems we have no choice but to wait, frustrating as it is. I heard what you told Professor Bakar. Isadora was inhaling emotions to gain power?
She was. And she pulled emotions, as she did from her father, from Professor Fitzgerald, without permission.
Monstrous.
What's more, she said that she found a way to store the traces of magic she extracted in goblin silver.
The repositories?
Possibly. There's something I didn't get a chance to tell you earlier. Ranrock has been digging at locations tied to the 5 names he found in the journals of a goblin metalworker named Bragball.
5 names? The Keepers, and who else? Isadora Morganac?
Precisely. That's how he's been one step ahead of us. Gringotts, the Tower, Rookwood Castle.
If the Keepers won't tell you where the next trial is yet, I say we at least maintain a watch on Ranrock. Perhaps he'll lead us to more information.
Perhaps. I hope to hear from Lodgok soon. I haven't heard anything since I learned of the drills. Oh, and as you've probably guessed by now, your Polyjuice plan worked like a charm.
I knew it would. I may have done too good a job distracting Black. I had no idea he can't hold his fire whiskey.
So you got him drunk while I went around the school and torched his reputation. Good, good. Wield a Deathly Hollow is the trophy I just got. I'm also missing a bunch of other trophies that were in between the last story trophy and this one.
I shouldn't have reacted so bitterly about your goblin friend. I apologize. I hope we can finish what we started with the triptych. Please meet me at the southern coast. We can search for the final canvas piece.
The southern coast? Oh yeah, that's right. Did I just get a blank? Did she send me a butt mail? Ooh. I might be able to get a Phoenix. That'd be cool. That would be a cool side quest. Alright, let's go do these quests. Or wait, hold on, what time is it? Oh shit, okay. I'm done with Dug Bogs. So I still need troll. I still need a lot of trolls. Trolls, spiders, infamous foes, and fury, and dark wizards. Okay. All right. That's actually going to be where I end it for today, because it's about dinner time for me. After I eat dinner and do some of these side quests and maybe some collection stuff, I might stream again. We'll see. We'll see how I'm feeling and how the day is going after dinner. All right, thank you guys for joining me for this one. I will see you in the next one.